Shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Yahweh be the true name for the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai be the name for his only begotten Son, who the world eagerly calls God, and Jesus Christ. I give double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. And salutations to you, hopeful elect, pushing this truth in all honesty and sincerity. This is Brother Yahweh Shai, coming in the spirit power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. This is going to be on an in-transit lesson through the Spirit. Just kind of touching on various topics, things that's going on, and the mentality that you want to be in approaching the times to come. We're approaching the end of February of 2020 right now, which means March is coming up, and March is going to be, the month of the Passover, which is the most high holy day of the year for our people, the Hebrew Israelites, which is the so-called Black, Latino, Native American people today. They fit the prophetic curses. Those are the true children of God. So with the high holy day coming up and all these prophecies being unraveled and unveiled, it's very important that you stay focused on the mindset and the mentality and the goal, and that's deliverance. To have the Lord's chariots come and beam us up and take us out of here, man. There's a lot of things that's going on right now, as far as heavy judgment and death. The Lord is sifting his people. He's picking and choosing who's going to be saved, who's going to be putting that, who's going to be tried as gold in the furnace. Who he's going to put through that furnace to be tried, and who he's going to put in that furnace to be destroyed. So expect a lot of things to happen, a lot of circles to be, begin to get smaller within the people that are around you. And you really got to stay focused on the truth in this ministry, and you can't let nothing distract you or waver you from that. Because what you see on the screen is a chariots of the Lord. The deliverance is the ultimate goal, man. One of the things that's going on right now is this coronavirus is picking up heavy, and this thing could really spiral out of control to bring in this prophecy of Jacob's trouble. Could bring in the prophecy of the forcing of the mark of the beast upon the people. There's a lot of things that can be taken from this. Not saying that this virus is going to be the just cause of that. I'm just saying it's a very high likely thing that could happen, man. Because you have, the whole city of San Francisco right now is declared a state of emergency, man. Meaning that this thing is about to get out of control. Now, they're saying that they're only around like maybe 4 people that are infected with the coronavirus, but you can't trust what the media says. There's no real reason to put a whole city on a state of emergency or lockdown if you only got 4 people infected, which are contained. You got like 6 people over there in Lackland Air Force Base right now, which is in San Antonio, Texas, and that city ain't on lockdown. They got those people quarantined in there. You have people that was taken from a cruise ship and into Alabama. Those people weren't put on. That city wasn't put on lockdown, which means they intend on seeing this thing get very, very big. And the CDC was warning about this, that this could be something that could be unprecedented that gets unleashed on the United States. And this is going to put the fear of the Lord into a lot of people, especially when bodies begin to drop, as such that's happening right now in China, man. So now is not the time for bullshit. You got to cut the bullshit out of your life, man. If there's anything that can be detrimental or hindering you or slowing you down in this truth, you got to get rid of it, man. One of the customs of the Passover is before Passover begins, you got to get the leaven out of your house. And that's also a spiritual act too, because right now you got to get the leaven out of your life, and the people that are around you that ain't supposed to be, that ain't right, man. These worldly people. And you got to stay motivated and focused, and really keep your passion and keep your hope in salvation and deliverance, man. Because I'm just judging through the spirit of just seeing things that's happening around me. It's one of the biggest things that's happening right now. It's a heavy judgment of division and separation. The Lord is picking and choosing, who he wants, to be his men, or his women, to select to be around the righteous men. He's giving a lot of spiritual signs, and brothers are seeing this. Things that are happening within our personal lives, man. The Lord is sifting heavy. And you got a lot of these people out here they all are talking about this coronavirus, man. You got a lot of major events and stuff that are being canceled behind this thing. You could be very well, within the next few days or weeks, be in a situation where people are walking around with masks on their face, and people are going to be lying down, dying in the streets and coughing and wheezing and hacking up lungs, and you're going to have, FEMA involved and people in hazmat suits trying to put a stop to this thing. America is not going to avoid all these plagues. Eventually, all these things are going to come to this place at one time. We're just seeing the beginning stages of it. The Lord is giving you a preview of what's to come. Look at how many countries is affected by this virus, man. You got Iran's vice president done came down with it. That's a pretty big deal, man. When have you known a high political figure like that to come down with some shit? So it's just some words through the spirit, man. The scriptures say, the day of the Lord come as a thief in the night. So you got to really keep watch for that day. Because you don't want to be taken off guard if a thief was coming in your house. You want to be prepared. You don't want to be taken, off guard by a thief. But the Lord says that the day is going to come as a thief. That day is going to be that thief in the night, just patiently waiting and watching you. You're watching your habits and your routines. You got to be ready. Stay spiritually grounded. Don't let the bullshit of this life, the cares of this world, make you lose focus, man. Don't let your emotions make you lose focus of what's going on and what's important. What's important is we stay pushing this word and we keep our faith and focus on what's happening around us, man. There's a lot of bullshit that can pull you away. School, women, family, friends, finances, vehicle problems. Always keep your mind on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, no matter what, and don't ever lose faith over nothing, man. People losing faith over straight bullshit, man. People losing faith over relationship issues, turning their back on the Lord. That's sad when you got all this shit happening around you, showing you we're at the very end, but you want to lose faith over some bullshit. So Lord willing, this lesson edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close out. Give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, that taught me this truth and will. And salutations to you, hopeful light, pushing this truth in all honesty and sincerity. Shalom.